Do you think it's fair to leave me alone for hours?
Oh, don't be absurd, Kit. It was only for 10 minutes. Besides, I must give a little attention to my guests.
Aren't I a guest?
Charmed to meet you, Mr. Humphrey. Do stay for supper, won't you?
You bet I will. You're mine for the rest of the night.
Sounds most improper.
Please, Sidney, can't I have a moment alone with you? Let's slip out when nobody's watching.
Not now. Aunt Hester has her eye on us. Perhaps later.
Margaret, I think Sidney should dance with some of the other young men. Just letting Kit Humphrey monopolize that.
Naturally, Hester. They're in love.
Well, she's your daughter, not mine.
Mother, why don't you and Gray dance?
Oh, no, darling. We'd rather watch.
Oh, come on, join the merry
Yes,
no.
join the merry
Isn't youth glorious, Gray?
I prefer a little maturity.
I feel young with you.
You? My dear, you're a child still.
It's wonderful to be free, to have a burden lifted from one's shoulders. You did that.
With a little piece of paper.
Oh, I don't just mean by helping me to get my divorce, but by your strength and courage. It's a new life.
For me too, Margaret.
Life only starts when love comes. Why should it have come to us so late?
It isn't late.
Oh, Gray, we've time for everything still.
Time for everything.
You go out the side door. I'll go the other way. Meet you at the pond.
Kit. And another thing, Kit, I'm counting on you to break up this party early.
Me?
Yes, you see, Sidney has no sense of time.
Please, Miss Fairfield. Shall I give the singers their supper now?
Oh, not yet, Bassett. I'll be back directly.
Well, where were you?
I got tired waiting in the cold. Come on in.
Sorry. Aunt Hester waylaid me.
We really ought to go back to the party.
Darling, we can't wish each other Merry Christmas in public.
Oh, let it be Christmas forever.
You're coming to Canada with me, you know.
When?
Any day now.
Can't possibly leave before Mother and Gray are married.
Well, they're being married New Year's Day, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Look, my mother's engagement ring.
Kit.
You'll be the bride of the 5th generation to wear it.
Darling.
I'll have it made to fit your finger if you'll let me.
Mrs. Fairfield, we'd like to sing something special in honor of you and Mr. Meredith.
Oh, thanks. What would you like to sing?
God bless the master of this house. God bless the mistress, too.
That's very sweet of you.
Margaret.
Margaret, how can you let them sing that? Hilary is the master of this house and no one else. Your husband, Hilary.
Oh, Hester, please.
Do you know the next line?
And all the little children?
That round the table go.
How many go round a table?
Well, Canada's a wide open space. There's lots of room for children.
Say 20.
Oh, let's start with about 10.
All right. All in one batch.
Well, I hope not. Let's say 2 of each kind, and then a slight pause.
No pauses. Not unless one of the he children is a prime minister.
How soon can you tell a prime minister?
Almost instantaneously, they say.
Fool. Dear fool.
She's late for breakfast again.
I hadn't the heart to waken her.
She was up at all hours talking to Kit. Goodness knows when he went home.
But he's leaving so soon for Canada.
I must say, Margaret, you're neglecting your duty as a mother.
Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm not late, am I? Morning, Auntie.
Morning.
Thanks, darling, for the scandalously beautiful dress I found in my room. I shall wear it tonight and fascinate Kit. Ah, see what Father Christmas sent Sydney.
I'm very much obliged to you, Sidney, for the card case.
It's a cigarette case, Auntie dear. You see, I thought that if you sent me another prayer book, we might do a deal. Ah, I thought so. Thanks very much. It's sweet of you. Shall we?
What?
Swap.
Sydney, darling, that's rather rude.
Well, I hate being hinted at. It's against my principles to kneel down and say that I'm a miserable sinner. I'm not miserable, and I'm not a sinner.
Is that the way you let your daughter speak to me, Margaret?
Sydney, dear.
Oh, I'm not going to let her interfere in my affairs the way she does in yours.
That's not true, darling.
Hasn't she led you a life since you divorced Father? Hasn't she prevented you from marrying Gray for years?
As long as my poor brother Hilary is alive, in the sight of God, Margaret is still his wife.
Oh, Auntie dear, you know Father's the same as dead to us. I always think of him that way. He's been in the asylum since before I was born. I've never even seen him.
More shame to you.
It isn't as if Hilary were in his right mind. When I used to go and see him, he didn't even know me.
I know Father's condition is sad, but it can't be helped. The war wasn't our fault. You can't blame anyone for shell shock.
Shell shock.
Hester,
He's well cared for. You can't expect us to go around with a handkerchief to our eyes all the time. We've got to live.
You're as hard as nails.
No, I just hate hypocrisy.
I'm on the wrong side of the family. I'm the one person in this house who remembers poor Hilary. I shall ask you to excuse me.
darling. You mustn't say such things to your Aunt Hester. You get so excited, you remind me. Your father was so excitable.
Oh, I'm not really. I needn't let myself go if I don't want to. I just won't have her run my life. Mother, I want to tell you something. Kit wants me to marry him right away and go to Canada with him.
Darling, you're so young to think of getting married.
You were married at my age.
I know. I was too young. I thought I was in love, but I know now it was just the war.
Whenever your generation wants an excuse for anything, they blame it on the war. Could it make you get married if you didn't want to?
It was the feeling in the air. One did mad things. Hilary was going out to the trenches to get hurt. He was so fond of me that it frightened me. And I was so sorry that I thought I cared. I know now that what I felt for him wasn't really love. Can't you understand me?
No. Either you care or you don't. I love Kit.
Do you, darling? Well, if you're so sure of yourself, I shall have to let you go with him. I do so want you to be happy.
I shall be, with Kit and millions of children.
Precious. I must hurry and dress. Gray will be here soon. Darling, won't you try and find your Aunt Hester and make it up with her? After all, it's Christmas, you know.
Oh, all right, Mother, I will. Auntie, I'm sorry I was hurried. Will you forgive me?
It's all right now. I couldn't help thinking of Hilary. This day of all days. No one to greet him or wish him happiness. Before you were born, he used to spend hours in this room with his music. He had great talent as a composer. Might have made something of it if things hadn't gone as they did.
I always loved that sonata of his. It's too bad he never finished it.
pass it?
Merry Christmas to you, sir.
Sure. Merry Christmas, darling.
Ray, what have you got there?
No, open this one first.
No, you do it. I'm too excited. I'm sure it's divine. Silver fox. Oh, Gray, you shouldn't have been so extravagant.
Put them on.
I love being spoiled.
Haven't had much of it, have you, Meg?
Don't call me Meg.
Why not?
I want you to call me something no one else has ever used.
Well, you're getting one new name pretty soon anyhow.
New year, new name, new life. Listen. Don't you love them?
Church bells?
Wedding bells. I suppose you think I'm sentimental.
You're pure 19th century.
There goes the 20th.
I'll answer, Mother. Hello? Hello? You rang me up. Sorry you've been troubled. There's sure to be someone trying to get us.
Come along, church bells are stopped.
They stopped when that other bell rang.
Why, Mother, what's the matter?
They stopped.
Well, darling, you're late.
Come along, my dear.
It isn't too good to be true, is it?
What, Margaret?
Everything? Oh, what a fool I am. Goodbye, darling.
Goodbye, Mother.
Bye, Sidney.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Sydney, the telephone.
All right, Auntie. Someone's been trying to get us all morning. Hello? Yes? No, Mrs. Fairfield's out. Shall I take the message? This is Miss Fairfield speaking. It's about Father. Yes? What? This morning? No, we've heard nothing. No, he's not here. I see. Yes, of course we'll let you know. And you'll let us know at once if anything... Yes. Thanks.
Well,
Father's got away.
who spoke to you?
The head of the asylum. Apparently Father's been very much better lately, and this last week he's shown a marked improvement.
I always had faith he'd get well.
Well, they think he's suddenly come to himself. Auntie, is it possible? Can such a thing happen?
It's quite possible.
After all these years?
It was even longer with your Aunt Grace.
With Aunt Grace? Why do you mention her?
I don't know. I wasn't thinking.
But you thought of her in connection with Father. Was she ever in an asylum?
No, but she was very ill for a long time.
Auntie, you're not telling me the truth. Wasn't it only shell shock with Father?
He's well again. They've told you he's well again.
Auntie, you're trying to hide something from me. Was it shell shock?
He was brought on by shell shock.
So, in our family, there's insanity.
You shouldn't say that. There are troubles in every family, but one doesn't talk about them.
Suppose Father really is well. What will he do?
It's a question of what your mother will do.
But it won't concern Mother.
Won't it?
What are you driving at?
I can't discuss it with you.
Auntie. What are you looking for?
Somebody's moved my... Meg! Meg, my own darling!
I'm not Meg.
Oh, of course. I beg your pardon. I thought you were another girl. You see, I've been away for a long time.
Where have you come from?
That place? That place. I took a car. Who are you?
I think I'm your daughter.
Daughter? Daughter? That's good. My wife's not my wife, she's my daughter.
You're forgetting it's been years and years.
Of course, it is years. It's a lifetime. My daughter's lifetime. What's your name, daughter?
Sydney.
Sydney. Sydney, eh? And my mother was Sydney. I like Sydney. I suppose we're a bit of a shock to each other, Sydney.
No, you're not a shock to me. But I'm afraid...
Is your... Where's Margaret?
At church.
She'll be back soon, eh?
Yes, that's why I'm afraid.
I think I'll go and meet her, eh?
Oh, I wouldn't. Come and sit down and wait for her.
Oh, very well. Thanks.
Sit down.
Thanks. Isn't this odd?
Makes me want to cry.
Why? My dear child, that's all over. Laugh. Laugh. That's the thing to do. My, what a lovely room this is. I can't say I like these funny things, do you?
No, I like the old leather ones better, too. Those aren't the only changes. Everything changes.
I bet your Aunt Hester hasn't, eh? And I bet you... I say, is your mother such a darling still?
Look here, Father,
Father?
We've got to get things straight before she comes back.
Yeah, she'll be back soon, eh? Say, why has Meg moved the clock? It's much better where we had it before. Oh, we'll have that put back. It's 1 o'clock. She's late, isn't she? I really think I'll go and meet your mother.
No, you're to stay here.
Oh, very well. I'll do as I like about that.
I'll not have you frighten her.
I frighten her?
Can't you realize what the shock would do to her?
I never knew of anyone to die of joy yet.
Oh, Father, you don't understand. You and Mother are...
Look here, this has nothing to do with you.
But you mustn't.
And I tell you, I won't be hectored. I can't stand it. I've had enough of it. Do you hear? I've had enough of it.
Don't you talk to my mother like that.
Oh, Meg understands.
So do I understand.
I believe you do. You got wild all in a moment. That's my way, too. But it means nothing. Meg can't see that it means nothing. But it makes a man wild, to be browbeaten when he's as sane as... I am sane. That's all over, isn't it? I am sane, daughter.
Father.
Don't let me get the way I was just now. It's bad. Help me go slow, eh? I'm as well as you are, but it's new. It only happened today, like a curtain lifting. I was standing in the garden.
I can't conceive how you got away.
I was led, like Peter out of prison. I went through the gates openly. Their eyes were blinded. It was sheer luck, you know. There were some visitors leaving, and I nipped along with them talking. Nobody ever spotted me. Heaps of us, of them, I mean, have tried, you know.
But you've no money.
I took the first taxi I saw and promised him double. He's down at the lower gate now, waiting to be paid.
Father, dear.
Oh, your mother will see to it. That's him now. I expect he got tired waiting.
No, that'll be Mother. You stay here. You must let me tell her first.
Is that your mother? Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Whose taxi? Hilary.
Meg. Is it Meg? Meg, I've come home.
Sidney.
It's all right, Mother.
Meg, I'm well. I'm well, Meg. I tell you, it came over me like a lantern flash, like a face turning to you. I was in the garden, lost. I never could make anyone understand. You know, I was never really like the rest of them. I was always really sane. But the face was turned away.
What face?
The face of God.
Sidney, is he?
It's all right, Mother. He's come to himself.
Then, what am I to do?
What's that?
I...
You don't say a word. One would think you weren't glad to see me. Aren't you glad to see me?
Of course. I'm glad. You poor Hilary.
If you only knew what it was like to say to myself, I'm home. That place.
Oh, but there was every comfort.
It was hell. Hell.
They were good to you.
Good enough.
They didn't ill-treat you.
Mother, you know you did the very best.
If it had been heaven, what difference does it make? I was a dead man. Do you know what the dead do in heaven? They sit on their golden chairs and sicken for home. Why did you never come?
They wouldn't let me. It made you worse.
It's because I wanted you so.
But you didn't know me.
My voice didn't, and my speech and my actions didn't, but I knew you. Meg, behind the curtain, and the dreams and the noises, and the abandonment of God. I wanted you. I wanted. You know, we mustn't talk about these things. It isn't safe, I tell you. When I talk, I see a black hand reaching up through the floor. You see? That widening crack in the floor? To catch me by the ankle and drag.
Sidney.
Father, go slow.
Sidney.
It's all right, Mother. We'll manage.
You tell your mother it's all right. You understand that, don't you? You know, once it was a real hand. Now I know it's in my mind. I tell you, Meg, I'm well. But it isn't safe to think about anything but... Oh, my dear, the holly and the crackle of the fire and home like a veil of peace on me. And you, my dear one, standing there so still.
No.
Yes.
Luncheon is served, Mum. Set another place, Bassett. This gentleman is staying to lunch.
Yes, miss.
Staying to lunch? I say, that's a good joke, isn't it? I say, listen, I'm laughing. Oh, it's blessed to laugh. Staying to lunch? Yes, my girl. Lunch and tea and supper and breakfast. Thank heavens for many a long day.
Yes. Yes, Dr. Elliot, they're still at lunch. How quickly can you get here?
I'll come at once. Is he excitable or fairly calm? I see.
You'll notify the asylum? Yes, and please hurry, won't you? Mother's under such a terrible nervous strain. Thank you, Dr. Elliot.
Something wrong with your mother, Sidney?
No, Gray. Will you wait in the drawing room? I'll send Mother in here to you.
Isn't it extraordinary? No, it's perfectly amazing. She knew I was her father the moment she saw me. Now, there you are, Sidney.
Yes, Father.
You know, I'm dying to see the little music room.
Will you excuse me?
Hester, that piano's never been in the right place.
No,
No,
Hilary?
no, shoved under that thing. All the tones lost, you know.
Well, what's the mystery?
Gray, he's come back.
Who?
Hilary.
Hilary? Hilary.
He got away. He came straight here.
Don't be frightened. Is he dangerous?
No. Poor fellow.
Darling, I'll take charge of him.
No, Gray. You don't understand. He's well. He knows me.
I can't believe it.
You think I want to believe it? Oh. What a ghastly thing to say. Dr. Elliot's coming. He's always been able to manage him.
Elliot and I'll get him away quietly, poor devil.
No, Gray. He's well. The old Hilary. Voice and ways. His hair is gray, but he talks as he did at 20. It's horrible. And of course he knows nothing.
About what?
The divorce. You and me. He thinks everything is as he left it.
You've said nothing?
Not yet. He's like a lost child come home. I couldn't.
You'll come away with me at once.
I can't. Oh, Gray, I'm wicked. I'm wishing he'd never got well. In my heart, I'm hating my husband.
You have no husband. You're marrying me. You're mine.
I know it. I'm not afraid when you're here. But he's got to be told.
Darling, let me tell him.
No, no. That would be cruel. I must tell him myself. It'll hurt him less coming from me.
Don't you know what it does to me? To know you're in the same house with him?
I can't stay here. Don't let me stay here.
Come with me. The car's outside.
Meg!
There he is.
Meg?
Listen to me. We're leaving for London tonight, and we're going to be married at once.
Meg?
There's no train till 9, so I'll be back here at 8:30. You'll be ready?
Meg?
If I've managed...
Oh, Meg, Sidney said you'd got... Hello, who's this? Oh, doctor, eh? I've been expecting him down on me. It's no good, you know, sir. I'm as fit as you are. Any test you like.
Mr. Meredith called to see me, Hilary. He's just going.
Oh. Sorry,
Goodbye. I hate leaving
You must. It's better. Come back.
Who's that man?
His name's Gray Meredith.
What's he doing here?
He's an old friend.
I don't know him, do I?
No. It's since you were ill. In the last 5 years.
Oh. He's in love with you. You shouldn't let him, Meg. You're such a child. You don't know what you're doing when you look and smile.
I do know.
I don't wonder at him, poor brute. Meg, you've changed.
Yes, Hilary.
Taller, more beautiful. And yet there's something I miss.
Yes, Hilary.
Something you used to have. A kind way with you. The child's got it, Sydney. She's more you than you are. You've grown right up, away, beyond me, haven't you?
Yes, Hilary.
But I'm going to catch up. You'll help me catch up with you. Won't you, Meg? Just wait for me. Hold out your hands to me.
I can't, Hilary. My hands are full.
You mean Sydney? Oh, she'll be off in no time. She told me all about the boy, what's his name, Kit, already.
It's not Sydney.
What do you mean? What are you trying to tell me? Meg, what's changed you? Why do you look at me sideways? Why do you flinch when I talk loudly? And when I kissed you, It's that man. Margaret!
I've done nothing wrong. I've been trying to tell you. Hilary, 15 years is a long time.
Yes, I suppose it is a long time for a woman to be faithful. What do you expect me to do? Forgive you?
There's nothing to forgive. Oh, Hilary, we've so much to forgive each other. But not that.
To divorce you, then? Because I'll not do that.
Hilary, I divorced you.
What?
I divorced you.
Oh, you couldn't do such a thing. You had no cause. I see what you're at. You're trying to confuse me. You're trying to drive me mad again. Well, you shan't. Sydney! Where's that girl? Sydney! Hester! Come here, all of you!
Mother, what is it? What have you done to her? You're frightening me.
No, you're not on her side. You're my little Sydney. Kind, my Sydney. What is it you say? Go slow, eh?
Sydney, humor him.
What? What was I calling you for? Oh, yes. A riddle. I've got a riddle for you. When's a wife not a wife? Do you want to know the answer? When she's this. This!
Now, Hilary, what have you done to him, Margaret?
I've told him the truth.
If I told you what she said to me, you'd think I was mad. And that's what she wants you to think. She wants to get rid of me. I'm in the way. So she comes to me and says, what do you think? That she's not my wife. What do you think of that?
It's my fault. I began at the wrong end. Hilary, it's not. I'm not what you think.
Then what was that man doing in my house?
I'm free. I've got my divorce.
If he comes here, I'll kill him.
Sydney!
It's all right, Mother. We'll manage somehow. Dr. Elliott's in the hall, Mum.
Ask him to come in here at once.
Yes, Mum. Yes, Mum.
Ah, Margaret, my dear, how lovely you're looking. Miss Fairfield, how do you do? Sydney? Hilary, my dear boy, welcome back.
It's old Elliot, isn't it?
Ah, your memory's all right, I see.
I suppose they sent for you.
Well, you see, you've arrived rather unconventionally. I've been in touch with,
That place?
Yes, you may have to go back, you know. Formalities. An official clearance.
I don't mind. I'm well. I'm well, Elliot. I'm not afraid of what you'll say. I'm not afraid of any of you.
Well, that sounds hopeful.
But I can't go yet, Doctor.
Only for a few hours.
It's my wife. I lost my temper. I do lose my temper. It means nothing. Go slow, eh? She She says she's not my wife.
I see. That's the trouble.
I married Meg. I fell ill. Now I'm well again. I want my wife.
Yes.
Yes. God, it sounds familiar. I suppose that's what you call humoring a lunatic, eh?
Well, I hope to be convinced, Fairfield, that trouble's over. But will you let me put the case to you?
You can put 50 cases. It makes no difference.
I'd listen, Father.
You're not against me, Sidney?
Nobody's against you.
We only want you to listen.
I've done nothing. I'm not a drunkard. I'm not a convict. I've done nothing. I've been to the war to fight. For her. For all of you. For my country. What do I get from it? Not honorable scars, not medals and glory, but years in hell. Then when I get out again, then the country I fought for, the woman I fought for, say to me, "Oh, you've done without her for so long, you can do without her altogether." That's what it amounts to. When I was helpless, they took all I had from me. Did I ever hurt you? Didn't I love you? Could I help being ill? What have I done?
My poor father. You died. We cry after the dead. But I've always wondered what their welcome back would be.
Well, you know now.
I don't say it isn't hard.
Thanks. That's sympathy indeed. And my wife, she's full of it too, isn't she? Poor dear, I was married to him once. I'd quite forgotten.
Why, face it, man. One of you must suffer. Which is it to be, the whole or the maimed? The healthy woman with her life before her, or the man whose children ought never to have been born?
I say that's going too far.
In this matter, Fairfield, I cannot go too far. Can't we have a little chat together? Just you and I alone. Quietly.
Very well. I'll listen to what you have to say. You'll be here, Margaret?
Yes, Hilary. It's Providence that he's come back in time.
Hester, please.
Why, it's unthinkable that you should go on with this marriage with your husband here.
I have no husband.
The divorce decree can be annulled.
Hester, knowing his history, knowing mine, it isn't possible that you expect me to go back to him.
He has come back to you.
You don't know what it means to want so desperately to feel and to feel nothing, to dread the person who loves you, to shrink from the look in his eyes.
Do you want him on your conscience all your life?
Sidney. My poor little Sidney.
Oh, I'm all right, Mother.
Margaret, Hilary's coming with me to the asylum, just for the formal clearance. He wants a word with you first. Can you manage it?
Yes,
Where's Meredith?
he's coming to take me away.
Good, the sooner the better. You can be gentle with Hilary.
Of course.
Yes, I'm sure you can. Well, God be with you, Margaret. Goodbye, my child. I'll send him in.
Dr. Elliot,
Yes, my dear.
what you said to Father, you meant I should never have been born.
I'm afraid I said too much. Don't take it too seriously.
Dr. Elliot, I want to ask you something. It means everything to me. Perhaps my whole life.
My dear, how serious we are.
Terribly serious. There's insanity in our family. In Father's family. Isn't there?
Well, now,
Please don't put me off. I've got to know.
one or two members...
Aunt Grace?
Grace Fairfield was for a time.
It's in our blood, isn't it? With Father, it wasn't just shell shock. It was latent insanity brought on by shell shock.
Technically.
Even if I'm fit, perfectly fit. If there were children, it might come out in them.
There'd be a risk.
I see. Thanks.
Sidney! My dear, I've never met a finer, more splendid, better balanced girl than you are.
Thank you, Doctor.
You must forget all these things. Just be happy. Your father's waiting for me. Hilary. She'll see you. You'll be gentle with her, Hilary.
Of course. Thanks, Doctor. It's all right, I'm going. I've got to, I see that. He's made me see. After he's made it all right with that place, I'm going to stay with him till I can look around.
I'm glad you've got a good friend, Hilary.
Yes, he's a good chap. He made me see. He says, and I do see, that it's too late, of course. Isn't it? Yes, it's too late. It wouldn't be fair to ask you. Would it?
Oh, Hilary. Hilary.
No woman can be expected. You couldn't be expected to... Could you? It's what he says. You've made a new life for yourself, haven't you? There's no room in it for me, is there? So it's just a case of saying goodbye and going, because I quite see that there's no chance. Meg, isn't there just a chance?
Hilary, I can't stand it.
Listen to me, Meg. I've been alone so long.
Hilary.
I won't trouble you. I won't get in your way. But don't drive me out alone like that again. Give me something. The rustle of your dress, the cushion where you've lain, your voice about the house. You can't deny me such little things. Things you'd give your servant or your dog.
What good should I be to you, Hilary?
But you promised. For better or for worse, in sickness and in health. You can't go back on your promise.
It isn't fair.
Anything's fair. Oh, Meg, you don't know what misery means.
I'm learning.
But you don't know, or you couldn't leave me to it. Well, I've never known you hurt a creature in your life. I've seen you step aside for a little creeping green thing on the path. You've never hurt anything. So how can you hurt me like this? You can't have changed that much.
It's how you took me before. Now you're doing it again.
Am I? Oh, Meg, you can't leave me. You can't drive me out alone like this. You can't.
I suppose I can't.
And you'll wait for me. You'll be here when I get back. I know you will. Oh, Meg. God bless you, Meg.
God bless you, Meg.
You mean God help me?
Very well, Doctor. I'm coming. God bless you, Meg.
Oh, that's it. Mr. Humphreys at the lower gate. Will you ask him to come into the music room, please?
Yes, Miss Sidney.
Thank you.
Anything wrong, dear?
Yes, I hate being pored.
What on earth's the matter? Got the dumps?
Don't be silly.
I'm sorry, I'm not a mind reader, darling. If I were, I might cheer you up.
For heaven's sakes, don't be cheery.
Oh, I know you're playing a joke on me. Come along now, smile.
Don't be such a fool.
What is it, Sidney? Did I make a mistake about this evening? Did you expect me earlier?
Good heavens, no. No, as a matter of fact, I've been so busy I never even gave you a thought.
Well, you might tell me what all this is about. After all, dear, last night we...
Last night we what?
Well, I have a vivid recollection that we decided to get married.
Did we? Oh, yes, yes. I believe you conjured up pictures of a rugged existence in Canada with a herd of squalling children. Wasn't it 2 boys, 2 girls, and a prime minister?
Sidney. Darling. I simply don't know you.
That's just the trouble. You never have. You never will. I'm never going to marry anyone.
Hasn't this joke gone on far enough?
I'm bored, terribly bored. Can't you understand that?
Something very extraordinary must have happened since last night to make you talk like this.
Why can't you just go? Can't you stop plaguing me and let me alone?
I'm going to stay here till you tell me the truth.
Can't you see? I'm trying to let you down easily. Can't you accept that and go?
But you're doing it in the cruelest sort of way, Sidney. I can stand it, whatever it may be.
Kit, I'm only trying to save you unhappiness.
But there isn't a thing I wouldn't face for you and with you.
Very well. Father came home this morning.
Your father? Oh, you mean he came from the...
From the asylum, yes. He wasn't suffering just from shell shock. It's in his blood.
Oh, Sidney.
Yes, and it's in my blood, too.
But you're imagining it.
I know it. Don't. You see, you can't even stand the first glimpse of the truth. Darling, it would be dangerous for me to marry.
But I'm not afraid.
You've no more right than I. Our children, it might come out in them.
Oh, there needn't be any children. We'd have each other and our love.
You'd grow someday to hate me. You love children. I'd hate myself for cheating you. Besides, do you think I could be with you and not want children, not long for them? Your children, Kit.
But, dear, we'd be together.
Oh, Kit, don't. And that isn't all. I'm very like my father. I might even become... You suppose I could inflict that on you?
But if I'm willing...
You shan't be. I won't let you. You must go away.
Oh, you can't do this to me. You can't. For years I've loved you with everything in me. You're part of me. I can't give you up. I can't.
Oh, it hurts now. Don't I know that? But in 6 months or a year, the pain will be all gone. And then you'll be grateful. Yes, you will. You'll say, good old Sydney. She was wiser than I thought. Bless her. Yes, kid. You'll say bless her.
But you, Sidney, you'll be left alone.
Don't you worry about me.
Oh, but you can't be sure of yourself yet. Tomorrow you may think differently.
Not tomorrow, Kit. Nor 1,000 tomorrows. Neither you nor I can do anything to change it. We should be thankful. Thankful we found out in time. Go, Kit. Don't let's torture each other anymore. And we mustn't meet again before you sail.
I'll take the train to London tonight. I'll drive by her on my way to the station. Perhaps you'll change your mind. Goodbye.
No. Just go. As though you were only going into the next room.
Hadn't I better take you round to the front?
Oh, no, thanks very much. I'll just cut across the garden. I can't wait to get to her.
Hilary, are you absolutely certain about Margaret?
Surer than I am of life.
Oh, we're never sure of life, Hilary. Unless sure of love. God bless you. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, Bassett, where's Mrs. Fairfield?
She's in her room, sir.
Are our bags packed?
Yes, sir. I packed them hours ago.
Will you get them and put them in my car?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Darling, why aren't you ready?
Gray, I'm not going.
What?
I'm not going.
Oh, my dear, you're all upset.
No, it's Hilary. He won't let me go.
We'll settle this. Where is he?
He went with Dr. Elliot to get the clearance. He's coming back to me. He convinced me, Gray. He cried. You must understand. He's so unhappy.
I should have taken you with me today.
I can't fight Hilary. I see it. Oh, it's all my own fault. I ought never to have let myself care for you. Gray, don't look at me like that.
Did your promise to me mean nothing?
I've got to put him first because he's weak. You're strong.
Not strong enough for that. I want my wife. I've waited a long while for you.
If Hilary's left alone, he'll go mad again. I'm losing all I love in you. There's no more to lose.
All you love. You don't know the meaning of it.
Don't say that. I love you. Can't you see that? Can't you feel it? I starve. I'm withering without you like cut grass in the sun. But I can't see such pain.
Do you think I can't suffer?
But he's so defenseless. I can't do it. I'd rather die.
I should think you'd hate me.
Father!
They're in there together, your mother and that man. She told him she loves him. I heard her.
You mustn't.
I've done with her. Get them out. Get them
You
out.
mustn't let yourself
At
go like
once.
this.
At once, or I'll kill him.
Oh, Father, please.
I'll kill him, I
No,
tell you.
Father, don't. I'll go. You stay here. I'll do it. Remember, you promised. Go slow. No, Father. I'll send Gray away.
No, both of them. I can't bear to see either of them.
All right, Father, but
You're
go slow.
going or shall I?
I'm going. I'll go. You stay here. I'll get rid of them. I'll get rid of them somehow. Remember, you promised. Go slow.
You're wrecking every chance of happiness.
I can't help it. Forgive me, Gray.
Mother,
Sidney.
you must go with Gray. You must go now before Father comes back.
No, I won't leave him alone.
Father's my job, not yours.
I wouldn't put the burden on you.
It wouldn't be a burden, Mother. I understand him. You're frightened of him. I'm not. Don't you see you'll be no good to him? I know how he feels. I'm his own flesh and blood. You're not. I can manage him and make him happy. You can't.
But Kit, Sidney, after you're married,
Oh, don't you worry about Kid and me. We'll work everything out together.
but I promised I'd be here when Hilary came back.
He had no right to ask it. You had no right to promise it. You'd both be utterly miserable.
Can't you see how true that is?
He knows you love Gray. Do you think you could ever make him forget that?
No, I suppose I can't.
By staying, you'll only destroy the lives of all of us.
Please go before Father comes back.
You mean I can go?
Yes, Mother.
Gray,
You're not afraid to trust yourself?
always I've been afraid of Hilary, of everything, of life. But now, I'm not afraid.
Come along, my dear.
Goodbye, darling. Seems so strange.
Goodbye, Mother. Be happy.
Goodbye, Sidney.
Goodbye, Gray.
Darling.
Goodbye, Meg.
Father,
It's for the best, isn't it?
you can say it like that. When just now you...
She'll be happy, won't she? He'll be good to her.
You did it. You did that so that I'd send them away. You love her.
She only pitied me. She loves him. I heard her. Poor Meg. I've never really known her at all. Everything's gone.
I'm not going.
There's that boy, Kit.
That's all done with.
You love him? You're crying.
No, I'm not.
Don't you love him?
I suppose so.
Then why? Why?
We're in the same boat, Father. Daddy.
You poor old thing. I should think you'd hate me.
I need you just as much as you need me.
You need me? Of course.
My little Sidney. My darling. I'll make it up to you. We'll have a good time together somehow, won't we? We'll be happy together. You and I.
Yes, Father. You and I.
What's that?
Nothing.
What's that you're playing?
Don't you recognize it?
It's my sonata, isn't it? I'd forgotten all about it.
It was most annoying of you never to finish it. I've tried to myself all sorts of ways.
Oh, no, darling, you can't do it like that.
Well, this.
No, you silly old thing.
Who's a silly old thing?
The end of it should be elaborated.